It's Time Warner Cable's local edition. I'm Brad Pomerance. We're joined today by Dr. Jersky. He is the Dean of Science at Cal Poly Pomona, obviously a polytechnic, so science is its bailiwick. Tell us a bit about the college.
Okay, well, the college is one of the biggest at the university.
Right.
We've been the fastest growing in the last 6 years. In fact, we've increased our student numbers by 50%.
Well, there's no doubt that Cal Poly is definitely seeing its day in the sun. The Cal State system is growing. Cal Poly Pomona is growing. What's happening? Why at this moment in time?
I think, the message about STEM, which stands for science,
Right.
technology, engineering, and math, is getting out to people, and people are, I think, in general, interested in science and discovering that there are many ways in which they can contribute to science's growth.
So tell us about your students. Who are they? What are their hopes, their dreams, their fears, their aspirations?
Yeah, well, the students are the great part about being at a
Right.
university. They come from everywhere, Brad.
Right.
They come from all over California, including other parts, not
Right.
just southern. They come from all over the country, and we have quite a few international students.
Are your students majority male? And the reason I ask is for many decades, there's been a perception, right or wrong, that men gravitate towards the sciences and women don't.
Interesting. The perception is certainly there, and it's historically true, but we're changing that. Most of our students are just male. So that's about 55%,
Okay,
but
okay.
45% are women.
And if we were speaking 20 years ago, what would that number have been?
20 years ago, probably would have been more like 80-20.
Wow.
So there's been a massive change, not only in students, but also in faculty.
What's gone right over the last 20 years? What have we done as a society to cajole women to pursue that path?
I think it's not a matter of cajoling. I think it's just a matter of opening the doors of opportunity, which previously were closed, and as soon as they were open,
Right.
women walked right through.
We also know that when you look at STEM and STEM education, that individuals of color are often underrepresented, and I don't think those numbers have moved as much in the last 20 years as women's numbers have moved. Is that fair?
It depends, is
Okay.
the answer, because if you look at, say, the number of Hispanic STEM students, at Cal Poly Pomona, we're a Hispanic serving institution, which means that we're more than 30% Hispanic. And so we have tremendous Hispanic representation in STEM and across the university. For African Americans, our numbers aren't quite as good, but still better than they were. And for Native Americans, API,
Right.
there's relatively few of those, but we make every effort to reach out and encourage people to come and join us, because we know everyone can.
Right. So when your students graduate, where do they land? Where do they tend to go? Do they go to graduate school? Do they become doctors, engineers? Do they get jobs?
All of the above.
Of course.
So yeah, right. Not many go to graduate school. Some go to do their master's degrees
Right.
either with us or elsewhere. Others go to great companies like Google and Boeing and JPL and those kinds of places. Others become doctors or veterinarians.
And when we talk in, let's say, 5 years, what will we be discussing?
I think we'll be discussing more and more people choosing to go into science. And one of the things about science is that we're not just a technical school, we're not
Right.
just a technical college, we're the complete package. So the students come out with an appreciation of ethics, with good language skills, communications, working in teams.
His name is Dr. Jersky. He is the Dean of the College of Science at Cal Poly Pomona. My name is Brad Palmer. Thanks so much for joining us.